Okay. Um, Unfortunately, this is going to be the second video. Um, I didn't realize it, but we got a second video because I forgot. This is going to make a new video. I'll have to join it. So this is part two of podcast two, and the title is topic is life, subtopic a life of suffering, and this is podcast number two, part two. This should be a lot shorter. It might be 10, 15 minutes. And I am the Great Jew Atheist, and we are at gmail.com. It is 12:16 on September 14th, 2018, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Let me just tell you where I am. We just finished discussing life has no meaning, and I've come to that conclusion based on the fact that um, we're pretty much a happy accident. You're not a happy accident, and there's just a evolutionary cul-de-sac of sorts, and I think George Carlin commented about that. He's so brilliant, that guy is. Um, I believe there's life on other planets, and it's probably not uncommon. But I think intelligent life is not as common. But it's probably, they probably don't look like us. But, with the amazing amount of stars, uh, billions of galaxies with billions upon billions of stars, which have billions of planets. Who knows how many planets are? I mean, just mind-boggling. It's order of 10 to the 22 planets or something like that. And those you who don't like these, who know much about scientific notation, can't help you with that, and you're just too dumb. I'm sorry. I love my redneck friends. So, I make fun of other groups, but maybe called something else. You can take it. So you're good people. You gotta make fun of someone. Trying to get the podcast funny. You make fun of the Polish. Take it. But so my theory is we're just a happy accident, and somehow we became advantageous. Again, that's the amazing thing. Somehow, and one of the most amazing things in the history of planet Earth, a member of some species, and it happened. Maybe we'll never know. Probably never know. Maybe science will amazingly, maybe 1,000 years from now we'll figure it out, and somehow maybe a million years ago, 2 million years ago, 300 years, 1,000 years ago, I don't know when. I would say probably half a million. Who knows how smart humans were? I mean, you never know. Homo erectus, Homo erectus. That was or Homo erection. I once said, and I think the Homo erectus figured out. So who was the first species that actually said, "What are we here for?" I mean, isn't that the greatest question? What the hell are we here for? What are we doing here? I mean, dogs don't ask that. They just do what dogs do. Run around, run after balls, lick down the dog's balls, bark at other dogs. They do what dogs do. They never ask that question. Isn't that the source of all anxiety and suffering? And what are we here for? What are we here for? Um, I don't know. I really don't know. We're not here for anything. We're here, we live, we die, and that's it. And they bury us, and we rot. There's no other reason. There's no good reason why we. My friend, my only friend, really, it's a pretty sad situation. You're not very popular guy. There's a lot of lonely people in the world. It's funny, like you turn a certain age and like you have no friends, and everyone's like really optimistic. Oh yeah, go to this place, and it's really good. You'll meet a lot of people. So you go to the place, the fucking people are bitter. It's like they didn't want to meet you. Like a piece of shit, and you feel worse. So yeah, you don't want to go there. off lonely and depressed and miserable. Um, yeah, so people, always say, "Oh, there's a reason why we're here." There's no reason. Oh, so my friend's saying, "So why are we here? What's our purpose?" Well, there's only two. If you think about it, there's really only two possible things that can happen. We're here. We're not here. Just happen to be here. I mean, this is right. If you think about it, right? Only here with consciousness. We're here with no consciousness. We're not here with no consciousness. We're not here with consciousness. Well, you can't be not here with consciousness. That'd be impossible, right? You have to be here to possibly have consciousness, right? So, oh God, I revealed myself. I hope my brother-in-law, he's gonna get pissed off, man. Nice guy though, good guy, really nice guy. He barked at me today. He had fucking pissed on me. I had to put my hand on. I was watching this anyway, so it don't matter. All right, so we're done finally with life has no meaning. That's basically my position. I mean, no one knows. Atheist probably is the best answer. I think actually Mihai, Sixth Sense Mihai is a really good answer. Life has the meaning you give it. So if you come, that's the key. You got to search for that meaning. You got to search for it. You got to say, what is the meaning? And no one, it's amazing. No one can just give you that answer. You see someone trying to give you the answer, like they're charlatan, like the Jim Jones. They say, the answer is you give me money. I'm going to give you the answer. I'm going to pray to Jesus for you. And it's like full of shit. And it's just, and I'm going to pray to Jesus. I'm going to say the prayer on the radio. Isn't that amazing? And it's a funny thing. Like, God doesn't answer your prayers. And God doesn't listen, answer. He doesn't hear it. Yeah. Like Josh Carlin's routine about God. He's like, he's incompetent. He's an incompetent God. He should have been kicked off his royal throne a long time ago. He's incompetent. This is not good work. This is not good work. I mean, isn't that obvious? There were a God. Of course there isn't. But if there were a God, wouldn't he have done a better job? All right, think of it this way. If there were a God, wouldn't he have developed, wouldn't he have, like, got rid of homeless people? Wouldn't he make people, like, much more generous? So let's say there was, again, this divide in capitalism where capitalism is the best system, unfortunately. It's like a really fucked up system. You just think about it. So we're going to give a few people almost everything, and many people nothing, and some people even nothing more. But at least the people at the top, and we're going to make them really generous and just give away the money to the homeless people. Think again. They're going to want even more. They're going to want more houses. They're going to want more cars. They're going to want better education for their children, right? That's what they want. They're going to be greedy. Now, and poor, capitalist societies are better than poor societies. They just are. Much better. Better at providing goods and services, for low-income people. It's a proven fact. But so God created this horrible system, which is the best of horrible systems. Let's say it's just two systems. Even though technically, communism's different. I don't know if it's the same thing. I don't know how communism works. I work for New York State, so I know kind of socialism works. Like the boss 3 levels of money. He doesn't make that much more money than me. It's funny. I don't motivates him. Like his power, and you just find people like power, and you get crazy people. He's a crazy fuck. So I hope you don't watch this podcast. Maybe he looks up Christianity. He goes, praise the Lord. What's that fuck? That's fucking try to fire. um. So I'm getting fucking old. Holy shit. I'm following with a fucking boxer. um. So here's this guy. It works really bad. I mean, come on. Wife beating, pedophiles, nuclear weapons, hunger. I mean, I could name like thousands of fucking horrible things. Birth control, silicone, bow tie. Injection. The fuck is that about? What is that about? I'm not getting it. Okay, let's go. I'm getting tired. I'll probably have to go to my sister's house, and I don't know how I'm going. I don't know how I'm going to survive without you. Beat me. Come home drunk and beat me. I know you go to the strip bar with your friends and you see a pretty sweaty stripper, but you come home and beat me, but I still love you. Love you. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go over our last topic. And if, an annoying fuck, I know that. And we're going to call this topic suicide. Okay. Now, if you're in New York City, and hopefully you can't trace my location. I'm going to go back to the psych ward again. That's how I got to the hospital, the psych ward. I called my friend. I had 4 bottles of wine. And I called him, and I said basically I was going to commit suicide at 4 o'clock. And I fell asleep. Next thing I knew, time went fast. You have to drink 4 bottles of wine. I had the police came. And I was in the house because they don't shoot cars. They shoot, like it's a rest. So you're knocking the door. I say, what the fuck's wrong? I kept knocking. I usually don't answer the door. Fuck that. I don't know what. So I answer the door. I see 3 of my relatives, 6 cops. Uh-oh. I'm fucked up. They took me to Elmhurst Hospital, and it's a really bad place. That place is a bad place. I shouldn't have fucking fucked up. My sister was really good, and the one that's like really it's really going bonkers. It was like fucking, I don't blame her. And it's caused all this problem. You can't undo it though. That's the problem, I didn't murder anybody. I didn't rape anybody. I didn't fucking, I really didn't do anything horrible. I just, you just can't cope. You just can't cope with things. Just can't. Okay, so let's talk about a fun topic. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so good thing, I'm gonna enlighten you, and you're gonna be so happy. You're a little kid again. You're gonna be so happy after this. Okay, the final topic tonight is suicide. Now, suicide. Now, suicide. Now that word contains 2 roots from the Greek. I don't know, Greek line. Who the fuck? Sui means self, I guess, right? And sai means kill oneself, right? Now, let's talk about the pros. And let's talk about the con. There's not many cons. I mean, it's a great idea. There's nothing wrong with suicide. I mean, people say, "Oh, it's a forever decision. It's a bad thing." It's the the worst thing you could do. It's the best thing you ever did. What's wrong with it? That's what I can never figure out. You decide to live, and you should decide when you want to die. You know what I mean? Um, See, I never could figure this out. Why do people, if people want to die, let them die? You know what I mean? What is the problem? You know? Why do you want people to suffer? Are you a fucking masochistic scumbag? You know? If you don't want to live, then fucking let the person fucking die with dignity. Why is it such a fucking problem? It's their life and they're in fucking pain. Don't you get it, you asshole scumbag? What is it that's so hard to understand? This is not rocket science. This is not fucking nuclear physics. This is not quantum mechanics. Let me explain so you understand. It's not hard. Okay, this is my life. Okay, I live it. Now, you got your life. You live. Now, let's say you don't like living your life. It's like you have a car. You don't like it. Now, you have the option of doing a few things with that car. You can, number one, continue to use it. Breaks down a lot. It's a pain in the ass. But you continue to use it. You can get rid of it. Just use a bus, which is probably better because now you don't have to worry about breaking down. Or you can buy a new car, which could be a headache because it costs a lot of money, and that's expensive. So you got a decision to make. So you can make that decision based on your economics, based on a whole bunch of factors. Now, in terms of life, why can that be the same? Okay, so you should be able to make a decision based on what you want to do. So why not you're in charge? Why is this so hard? Why? I don't get it. Now, the other thing, when they usually ask you, as a mental patient, I know this, do you want to hurt yourself or hurt others? Now, that's different. Hurting others, I understand. You shouldn't be able to hurt others, or that's their life. Okay, I get that, understand. But when they ask you, do you want to hurt yourself, that's your right to hurt yourself, okay? So should be no law written to not hurt yourself. People might say, oh, that's wrong. But they never examined it, never thought, I am suffering right now. If I decide at some point that I don't want to live anymore, who the fuck are you to tell me, oh, you can't do that. You got to live and you got to continue to suffer. Fuck you. I don't want to live anymore. I've done my living. It's time to go. If I should at some point do that, don't know. Maybe I will. Now, what are the pros? Okay, I'm running out of battery juice in this. Okay, the pros. Well, the obvious time that suicide might be a good thing is physical pain, and I mean, there's just certain just horrors in life that, I mean, keeping people alive just makes no sense. I mean, physical pain such as severe burns, some cancers, it's just, why are you just keeping people alive so they could freaking suffer? Especially when the outcome is just really bad. I mean, fucking horrible people. Horror. I mean, especially when the patient wants to go. Because if the patient goes, oh, I'll suffer more, I would love to live. But I love the suffering, and the physical pain. People in ALS, and it's horrible, horrible. It's horror. I mean, it's just a horrible place. I mean, these people that run this government are just hokey and dumb. I mean, what is the problem? Why is this such a problem? If you have physical pain, And you want to, and Belgium is a country I think is a model, you know. Now, so physical pain is definitely, I mean, that's the easy one because, but number two is an obvious one too. Emotional pain. Now, emotional pain is harder because you can't test it. You can't put a needle. You can't say someone has a condition. It's harder to show. And see, I know emotional pain, right? And people say, oh, oh, you just need to kick in the ass and get out of it, or you're gonna be homeless and everything. So I'm under a lot of pain. Oh, you're gonna be homeless. It's so easy. Oh, you're gonna be homeless. You just need coping. It doesn't work like that. Let me explain something to you. You don't fucking know. You don't know fucking emotional pain. See, I've had depression for a long time. I know this is different. No, 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 no. You're just like coping skills. Listen, I've been on antidepressants now for 9 fucking years. They haven't helped me one bit. I'm fucking depressed as fucking hell. Let me tell you, I am fucking depressed. I want to go for some shock. I want to do something. I'm ready to exhaust all options at this point. I've never heard of ketamine therapy. I want to possibly an option because I don't think psychotherapy is going to work. Going back to psychotherapy, I don't think it's going to work. Ketamine therapy and a nightmare to be action because, of course, there's money's involved. So I don't know if my health insurance is going to play for it because it's a new type of therapy. So, but I will discuss it, especially with the psychiatrist. I see I'm just not getting better. It's not working. Depressed all the time. Giving psychotherapy another but I don't think it's gonna work. I just don't think it. It's just amazing. It's this is the thing I find. Like everybody is like, yelling and screaming at me, and that's the thing. It's just amazing. And so, oh, you just need coping skills. Oh, everyone's, it's fucking stand. I am really depressed, I mean, this isn't just an ordinary depression. Like I remember, like I fell for this really hot, like Latin girl. I was a teacher at the time. I was teaching, and she was fucking hot, and she showed some interest in me, and I was like, wore my heart on my sleeve, and she fucking tore me up, and it was hard for a while. I mean, she rejected me, and I kept on getting fucking coming back for more. I did not understand. Keep coming back, getting blown off, and I said, how can she reject me? I'm so fucking wonderful, I'm fucking a wonderful guy. They don't understand. How could fucking anybody reject me? They don't understand. Couldn't understand. And finally, it happened. I lost touch with him. Probably around 2003. I think I first started 290. So like 9 years it took finally to get away from her. And I was just so infatuated with her. So fucking hot. It was just blonde hair. So fucking pretty. Green eye. She was just fucking a little doll. So it took a long time. Spinning again. And I was very depressed for the whole, it just was like, fuck, I see her, she had this common Latin surname, and I would see it, and go to Jackson Heights, a lot of Hispanics there, and I would see it, and I was like, whoa, man, Miami, whoever just put me to fun. But I got out of it, it's funny, I got out of it, I didn't, so see, this depression, there's no coming out of. There's just no coming out of it unless, there's no coming out of this At least I don't think there is. I mean, you know, I think this is the way. I keep on telling people, it's not working. This therapy's not working. This is not working. So nothing works. But they don't get it. Why would I have to do? Do I have to snuff it to prove that it's not working? What do they want from me? What do they want from me? I don't know. Don't know. But so emotional pain is, people. I don't get. I really don't get it. I just don't get it. It's as bad as any physical pain, maybe worse. Um, someone with a broken leg, like, you ask them to run 5 miles, you ask them to run a mile. So I have a broken leg up here. Would I lie about it? Am I trying to get out of things? No, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't work. You know. I kid around. I don't like to work. See, you really don't. You're just being lazy. No, I'm not lazy. Just I'm so depressed. I cannot get out of bed. I cannot work. That's the fucking problem. Don't you get it? It's not. So you think, what is the problem then? So you're thinking that because you sometimes have trouble getting out of bed, that we all have that problem, then it must be that I'm fucking lazy. No, 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 that's not it. If that were it, then I would be, most of the time, I'd have trouble getting out of bed. I'd still be able to get out of bed, right? But that's not it. See, that's what you gotta understand. I have trouble every day getting out of bed, and most of the time, I can't get out of bed. I have to call in sick. So that just goes to prove I have a big issue, and it's not going to go away until we find the right treatment. It's not just coping skills. I'm sorry, you know. Now, the third probe, so who might want to commit suicide, is maybe you're not depressed. You don't have this tremendous emotional pain. You don't have a physical pain. Just, okay, I'm done. Now, you might say, well, don't you want to get up? Don't you want to enjoy life? It's a beautiful day outside. It's 75 degrees. It's sunny. You had kids. You go out and play with grandkids or whatever the fuck, Got a dog. Pick up a shit, whatever. Everyone's coming back to shit. Another reason why there's no God, Got a dog. It's like a wonderful creature. It's like the greatest thing God ever invented, right? But it's shit, so you gotta pick that thing up. Fucking gross, man. And it's fucking disgusting. Like, to me, that is the most fucking disgusting thing ever invented. It's fucking shit all over the place. It's fucking shit. Oh man, that's fucking gross, man. It's fucking shit all over. It's all fucking over the place, man. Shit all over the ark. Now, Mrs. Noah. Now, you gotta clean up the shit. It's all over the fucking ark. The wildebeest now. The wildebeest. The shit. The two buffalo are running crazy. They're spearing the two lions. They might not survive. So, yeah. Now go back to Noah's ark. Do you mean to tell me? Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay, you fundamentalist. Let's just say, for argument's sake, okay, I just thought of this too. Another problem with Noah's Ark. Now, you had 40 days, right? Now, let's just say you get a fucking. Could happen. Now you gotta think of these things. Let's just say it's raining out, thing, Noah, the weather storm, the dove comes, whatever the fuck. God sends a dove. You think you get a road on a cloud or something? Okay, now you come out. Okay, by the way, Noah is not Jewish. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Abraham was the first Jew. Noah was a righteous Gentile. Okay. So, okay, so here's another big problem I'm thinking. So let's say, so you round it up. Okay, let's say somehow round up two of every species, right? So get them on the board, and everything's going pretty good. And somehow one of the tigers gets free and kills one of the antelope. Now you got a fucking big problem. Oh God, sorry about that. Now you got a big fucking problem. You see what's the problem? You got one less antelope. And basically, the species is gone. That's no problem. We kill off a lot of species. So, yeah, the antelope's dead. Sucks. Could it be other problems? Like, I was thinking, maybe one of the antelope. Oh, let's take another more interesting animal. You get like a Burmese python, right? A big fucking snake. That's a big ass snake, motherfucker. Big ass motherfucking snake. And one of them just dies of natural causes. Dies. Things die, That's disease. Disease happen all the time, well, I'm a spitting cobra. So one of the Burmese pythons dies. Now no more Burmese pythons. Future generation. Good for people in Florida because they're all over the place. Future generation doesn't know the Burmese python. Gone. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. Another problem. So what's the backup plan for the Burmese python? Like how do you prevent this from happening? It's a bad thing. So how do we prevent these things? So didn't Noah have a backup plan? I'm just thinking all these. So you got, the last part one, podcast two, and podcast two, part two, podcast two, part two. You gotta admit, I pretty dispelled Noah's Ark. But there was irrigation. Okay, so how, again, so I said it's like a court case. Like, I'm arguing against Noah's Ark. So you have to go pro. So you'd have your lawyers come out. Okay. The prosecution rests against Noah's Ark. The defense for Noah's Ark. Present your case. Okay. We would like to present from the Baptist Bible College of Charleston. The fuck did your comes up and she said, "You swear I'll tell the truth, the whole truth." Yes, I do, Your Honor. Please be seated. Please tell me, according to your biblical history, how did Noah deal with the shit problem on the ark? Well, that's an excellent question, Mr. Jew Hippie has. Lawyer Jew Esquire. That's an excellent question. I'm going to tell you right now. God miracled the shit off. It was a miracle. One of the great miracles. Like, right in the Vitsy. There was a lot of shit accumulating, and I was getting really frustrated. Yeah, he was getting very frustrated because him and his sons, shit was all over the ark. And he made a miracle. He said, no, he did. It was really simple. That's how it worked. He made a toilet made especially for the animals. Well, special for the predators, the dogs, the hyenas, and the big cats. And then he had a toilet for the herbivores, a special big one for the rhinos and the hippos and the elephants. They would go in and miracle and knew how to go to the toilet. And that big shit. And the shit came out of the holes every once in a while automatically. It was an amazing feat of engineering. So, Mr. Great hippie, whatever it is, great Jew hippie, whatever that Jew bastard is, he's wrong. Defense rests, Your Honor. Okay. So ridiculous. Ricky Ricardo says, "Flat, it's just so ridiculous." Okay, so we're almost done. So we're just gonna go talk about the cons of suicide. There aren't any, but okay. Yeah, I thought of one. I couldn't think of any. It's a problem. Can't think of any. Gotta do it. Um, okay, the only one I could really think of now. If you have a conscience, I don't have much of, but if you have a conscience, it is hard on the family and your friends. So I mean, if you think about your family, I mean, that's the only thing. I always thought that this isn't that bad. In fact, it's probably a good thing. I mean, I hate to say it, but the girl, my sister's friend, she died. I feel bad, but she's gone to a better place. You know, you know saying? He's gone to a better place. How can I mean? It's a hard to think of it. You know, if someone dies, you feel bad for them, but you should be feeling good for them. I feel bad for the family. I mean, that's the only person you can feel bad for. I mean, that's my theory. I mean, it might sound warped. It might sound um, crazy, but I mean, I don't see how anybody. I mean, it's just so fucked up. You know, I'm hanging out, I'm having a good time. People screaming like maniacs, and like, yeah, I understand why. I get it. You know, whenever you say that, I'm trying to rationalize things. Yeah. So it's very hard on the family and friends. Obviously, you have a daughter. Especially like a situation where daughter dies and you have to bury your daughter. And it's really fucked up. I mean, really fucked up. Okay, let's finish this part off with some personal thoughts about suicide, and post this, and we'll be on tomorrow on September 14th, second podcast. Unfortunately, come in two pots because I had to take a pee. Two pots, take a pee. Weed. I smoke some weed. It's funny, I don't like weed. That's like one drug I don't like. I don't get it. So I gotta roll it up. I can't roll. I'm a spastic Jew. You know, smoke is fucking horrible. Weed. Okay, some personal thoughts on suicide, and then we'll go to sleep. Okay. Um, so these are my personal thoughts, and again, if you like to comment, please email me at the Great Jew Atheist at gmail.com, and then I'm gonna go to right sleep. The only thing, do I jerk off or not? I haven't jerked off in a few days, and I saw some hot women on the Long Island Road. Oh man, fucking hot. I'm gonna sleep late tomorrow. Like, just like get up, everyone will be gone. Just jerk, fucking spank my monkey. Like, I got my fucking sister, the other sister's house. Oh fuck, she's a fucking pain in the ass. Like, if I don't do things, someone immediately starts fucking yelling at me. Fucking pain, a fucking ass. Oh, we're just doing this. We want you to get in. We can get the fuck out of here. Get off my fucking back. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't take it anymore. I got my house clean. I said, fuck them. I'm just yell back. What's the worst thing I can do? Okay. Personal thought. Get off my back. Get the fuck out of here. Except, yeah, because I got a roof on my. I guess I could take it one anyway, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay. All right, so personal thoughts about suicide. I don't want to go back to the psych ward. Okay. So I gotta be a little careful, maybe. Maybe someone seeing this podcast recognizes me. And so if you do recognize me, I do not want to hurt myself. And I don't want to go to site, but so I wouldn't. No, personally, me, if you know who I am, me, would not do it. Okay, and I'll tell you why. I want to exhaust all options. Even that I won't do. Okay, so I still have a few options left. Okay, so you might say, well, I'm seeing a new psychologist. He even pissed me off today. He even fucking pissed me off today. I mean, um, even it's funny. It says this is a nice looking like Guyanese Trinidadian girl. You see, like the intake person, the caseworker at the rehab place. I go to an outpatient rehab place for drugs and alcohol. She first came in. She's really nice, really pretty girl. Nice looking girl, nice hair. She has this weird thing on her eyes. She looks like she has this thing in her eyes like this. That's the only thing kind of weird about her. I mean, she's not like this. She's not missing her front teeth. Lumpkin. So, so it's like kind of weird. So, I have to take a lot of medication. Fucked up. It's fucked up, man. Which I used to take in the morning. I take 2 pills of antidepressant, 80 milligrams of Cymbalta, and I take like diabetes pills, like 2 pills of metformin and glyburide. It's like 500 milligrams of metformin, 2.5 milligrams of glyburide. What else do I take? Oh, that's it, right? But no, it's 3. I must take one other one. Shit, what else do I take? Oh, and I take 250 milligrams of Depakote. Fucked up drug, man. So fucked up. So, so I'm taking the drugs, and she's like really friendly. I thought she was like flirting. It's like, this girl's fucking hot. If I can get her in bed, life might be worth living. So, 12:56, 10:56 California time. I think you fly back and forth to California, you can add years to your life. David Brenner used to have this theory that if you only get like 4 hours of sleep, you fucking can add years to your life or something. I think like died not young, but looked like a young guy. You know, the problem is he probably lost time in his life because he like probably isn't that good for your health. Only get 4 hours of sleep. So I took the pills. They had a little water, a little cup of water, and she goes, David. I go, well, she wants to bang me. He goes, no, it's not a good idea to take pills in front of the patient. I was like, huh? He's like, what the fuck? She goes, no, because they might induce, so I'm take, opioid pills. I go, oh, okay. Well, they're just for my diabetes. She goes, oh, I understand that. Okay, I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. I should have said, get the fuck out of here. Problem with that is they fucking throw me out of the program. That's a motherfucking problem. Now, they throw me out of the program. I'll get my job back. I'm fucked up. So, I don't want to go back to the psych ward. No, that would not be good. Okay, my second personal point is if it were easy and all exhausted applicants, and exhausted all options, I would do it in a second. You know what I mean? So the question is, what are all options? Now, at this point, I don't think I have any more options. That's the problem. The problem is it's not easy. I haven't come up with a way to do it that would be easy. And when I say easy, see, the problem is that it's very easy to attempt it and not work. And if you attempt it and not work, you got a big problem. Because you might have fucked up an organ that keep you alive, and then you're going to have to definitely go into psych ward. You're going to have to stay there for a while. You might have to be committed to a longer hospital stay. Then, if you get out of there, you're going to probably be taken to like a rehab, or who knows what the fuck they do with you. Probably have to go to like a fucking pilgrim state. So I'm very nervous something bad will happen. So first of all, I'd have to exhaust all options, and I'm trying to think what I have. I went to therapy. I thought first I liked it because I was, yeah. I'm trying to think what other options I have. I don't have much. Lottery tickets. Um, go up to strangers, hot girls on the street. You fuck me. Not gonna be good. Odds aren't good. other options. I got ketamine therapy. You can tell the psychiatrist, I don't think I got many options left. I'm very depressed. I'm scared they're going to put me back in the Zucker. I don't want to go back to Zucker, the hospital. I can't go. Can't do it anymore. So I don't know what my options are. I mean, switch antidepressants, I don't know what else they can put me on. So I don't know if I have any options left. I mean, so so my theory is like, once I exhaust once the ketamine, once if I try a new antidepressant, if I've exhausted all options, let's say there was a situation where at some point you could request a button, and the button you could attach to a body part, and like you could press it, and that would be it. You'd be gone painlessly in a couple of days. I would do it. I mean, you know, to me, it wouldn't be a problem. Like, I wish a heart attack sometimes on myself. I mean, that's what it was, the way it is. I mean, I just want to end suffering. I just don't want to suffer anymore. So it's sad, and maybe I'm trying to think how I want to proceed in these podcasts, because like something like a video diary of how, hopefully I don't have to do this, Um, but it's good in a way. I'm giving a record if something were bad to happen. You see my descent into this. You see this happening. That it's not, a joke. I like to joke around, but you see what I'm going through. See the family, how they're treating me like fucking dirt. And you see the anger building up, and you see these things. It's not, it's just real. It's not funny. This is real shit, man. This is like, I mean, this is like your friends are your enemies. The enemy that sleeps beside you. And this is fucking, these are enemies. And they're helping you out, and they have. It's amazing things. I should be very thankful. I created this mess. But how can you be thankful for people who are pushing your buttons every fucking day? How thankful can you be? I mean, okay, so we close out here at the 47-minute mark with a very nice, optimistic moment. And thanks for listening. I'll be uploading this September 14th, 2018. Actually, 2 parts by mistake, because I had a pee with my enlarged prostate. And we'll see if we masturbate tonight. Probably not. And see you tomorrow. The new podcast, probably something on evolutionary psychology. I'm trying to think something interesting. I'm kind of bored of evolutionary psychology, Might be tough to teach you fundamentals, something about EP. But we get into it. Maybe something like, no, millennials love it. But, all right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.